Hello there, welcome back to the channel where we talk about stuff happening in the VTuber world. And today we talk about this VTuber right here, BandagedEnvy, an artist who recently got into hot water before the end of 2024, as someone called the show called out BandagedEnvy for selling AI art. You can see BandagedEnvy actually has a VGen account and she's not accepting new requests. In response to the controversies, you can see this is the kinds of art that she does, which at first glance, all of these look really nice. It looks really good. And she's accused of, using AI to draw the art, which is pretty controversial. The entire controversy began with this one post from the artist, BandagedEnvy, where she says, "Does this sound like a good idea? I want to do a new service called a VTuber package, which includes a PNG model, a Vroid model, custom overlays, custom schedule, custom logo, and banner icon. I will also design you and work with you start to finish, probably $40 for everything? Too expensive? Question mark. You can see this post got a ton of impressions and views because it's such a crazy package. It's too cheap for everything. Like even if you only want like overlays and schedule and logo, that's easily going to cost more than $40. Then you add in the PNG model and the Vroid model. Each of them costs more than $40 usually, and you bundle them all in and you sell it for $40 and it's all custom made. That's insane value. That's like what, $200 to $500 worth of art for like $40? That's insane. That's like a 90% discount. I can't even express how crazy that sounds like. I remember back in the day when a bunch of VTubers were just starting out and Hololive wasn't that popular yet. Art used to be cheap, but after VTubing blew up, it became very expensive, right? And so these days, if you say you're going to offer like $40 for so many things, it just sounds unrealistic, almost unbelievable. You're there questioning, how do they make money when they charge so little? This got the gears in the minds of many people turning, and that led to a controversy. But before that, a bunch of people were actually praising Envy for offering such prices. We had this girl right here, maybe it's a guy, I don't know, Moxie's Corner, saying, "It's sweet of you to do it for that much, but you will be swamped with work, not to mention other artists will get mad that you're severely undercutting them and changing the status quo. Just be careful and carefully plan if you still want to do it." And we have Envy saying, "Oh no, I didn't realize it would make others mad. Thank you for your advice." We have a VTuber saying, "Too cheap. Envy, too cheap. Bad Envy." And we have Envy saying, "Before I made this tweet, it was originally going to be $30. Oh my god, that's way too cheap. And then it was like, maybe plus $10. I didn't realize it was too little." And the VTuber Shimizu would say, "Envy, please, you hurt me. PNG models usually go for $25. Vroid models usually go for $80. Overlays usually go for $45. Oh my god, that's so expensive. Custom logos probably cost $15. I don't know, I don't have one. Banner icons usually go for $25. And finally, new designs usually go for $60. You should at least be doing $80 for everything." And here we have the AI accusations rolling in saying, "She should do it free now considering she uses AI." And we have Shimizu saying, "Yet they don't and never have. They've been drawing since 2019, publicly on Twitter. Was that AI too? No, because they've never used it." We have Lightdust saying, "It's 2024 now. I'm not accusing her for an old drawing, and that's worse. She has experience drawing and she prefers fixing someone's AI mistakes now. And it's pretty obvious not only because of the art, but because of her behavior." Ooh, a very bold accusation. And now we have another VTuber trying to help Envy by suggesting a new price, saying, "I don't know where you heard $40 or $30 being a reasonable price for all of this. Think about the fact that an emote costs between $10 to $30 on average. This is highly underselling yourself, and like many have mentioned in the comments, will make people super suspicious if you're scammed or legit." Too late for that, people are calling her an AI artist now. I recommend doing research on what other artists set their prices on the assets individually, and then combine it with your skills and then add a discount. Like for example, $50 for PNG, $400 for Vroid, $200 for overlay, $100 for schedule, $100 for logo, $80 for banner, equals $930 USD. But you want to offer a discount, so maybe down to $800 USD, then the client saves $130. This is just an example on the fly. I hope this will help you. And then shortly after that, we have people accusing them of using AI. We have Ghost is Cold saying, "It's made with AI." And the VTuber is confused, asking, huh? When did they say that? And the ghost is cold person introduces this tweet by someone accusing Envy of using AI. That's right, this is the tweet that got everyone believing that Envy was using AI. We have Shio saying, if you're wondering how they could do it this cheaply, it's because this person has been using AI. A friend of mine bought a scab from them and it was made with AI. Please always be suspicious if something sounds too good to be true. Shio continues saying, it's a shame because I can tell they can draw, but they chose to use AI as a base and draw over it to fix it, without telling their commissioners. Details will be wrong because they're using AI. We have a bunch of people arguing with Shio saying, I'm sorry this doesn't remotely look like AI. There's a lot of people that can confirm this isn't AI. I see the details and there's a possibility that it is, but if it isn't, that ribbon doesn't look like an AI. This culture of cancelling without a proper investigation breaks a person. Even if it is AI, it's still a person, not a demon. With someone else saying, it isn't AI, how can you be so blatantly wrong? With someone asking, I'm so confused because their artwork looks legit. How did you know it was AI? And Shio would respond saying, it's really well drawn over, but it's in the details. The hair is going into itself and not making sense. The details on the clothes and the ruffles and bows. They've gotten rid of most of their work, I've noticed, but it's still visible. And we have someone else trying to make sense of the situation saying, this one too, like, I get we all make mistakes, but when the hand is fully on backwards, kinda sus. We have someone else called Linori trying to prove that BandagedEnvy's art was AI. With Linori saying, I didn't look into the other works, but these two already serve as solid proof. The ruffles just magically blend into sort of a chain-like shape. The clothing on the second piece doesn't even make sense. Let's take a look at the artwork. So apparently this is the part they're concerned about. This is the second part they're concerned about. Honestly, I know nothing about AI art. You should believe what you want to believe. And then we have Shio saying, thank you for pointing these out. The ruffles especially, artists don't make mistakes like that. So what do you think? Is she using AI art? You can tell. Unfortunately, some customers have come to the conclusion that it is AI art and they are panicking. We have Shrike, a VTuber as well, saying, what? Please tell me this is a joke, please. I bought this. Wait, you bought this? I hardly ever have enough money to buy art. I thought I was treating myself to a Christmas gift. Please tell me this is wrong. And then we have someone saying, it looks fine to me. I wouldn't worry about this being AI. It's a beautiful piece regardless. And we have the VTuber calming down saying, you're right, thank you. Again, I'm not sure if this is AI art or not, but Shio, the person who's accused BandagedEnvy of being an AI artist, fully believes it is AI. And Shio would say, I'm so sorry you paid for an AI drawn over. It's always so disappointing to find out someone isn't being truthful. The fact that they can draw makes it all the more disappointing. I hope in the future you get more art because your OC is so pretty. And now we have someone else arguing with Shio saying, bro, stop spreading lies. We have seen Envy draw in real time and those errors literally look like human errors. Artists make mistakes. AI art tries to make the piece perfect, which that piece, while it does have some mistakes, it definitely looks hand-drawn. And then we had someone countering that saying that's not a minor error, a backwards hand is a big enough error to notice and fix long before the polishing pace of an art piece. No human can possibly miss that mistake. Just because someone can draw doesn't mean they aren't also using AI. Everything has just devolved into a full-blown argument on whether or not this is AI art or not, and consensus can't actually be reached. We have more people giving their take on the situation. We have Michi saying VGen, referring to the VGen website. Allowing an AI artist feels so wrong. Hope they can take this person out of the problem before losing credibility. This bad apple on the site taints the rest of us so bad. I guess this person is referring to how VGen actually vets their artists, you have to apply before you get in. So there is a credibility on that website that comes from that vetting process, I guess. We have more supporters of BandagedEnvy, like this Kiwi VTuber saying, actually not true. Imagine being so pissed off someone starts charging for their work instead of doing it for free, lol. I have watched Envy's process start to finish and she doesn't use AI. How about you ask for proof instead of doing stuff like this? We have someone asking, did you watch it in person? And we have Kiwi VTuber saying, yeah, because surprise, surprise, I'm Envy's friend. I talk with them, I sit in call with them, and I watch them fucking draw. And we have tags saying in person or through Discord. EV VTuber would say it doesn't matter in the end if I watch their screen in full time. And we have tags saying it's possible not to show specific layers when recording a time lapse, so presumably the same is true for screen sharing. And then we have tags saying, if that's actually in no way possible though, then never mind. But I could easily see that being a possibility. And we have TV VTuber saying, do you not know how screen sharing works? It's sharing a screen in real time. How the fuck could they possibly be cutting the real time footage as I'm watching it? Last I checked, Envy can't bend time to their will. Tags would say, whoa, calm down, buddy. I'm simply stating a possibility. Why are you getting so heated? Why are you getting so heated? Tags. You are accusing someone of doing AI art in front of their friend who has seen her friend draw. Of course they're going to be mad. Like, Tags, what's wrong with you? Do you not know social cues? Jesus Christ, man. No matter what possibility you say in front of someone else's friend, do you honestly think that they are just going to just allow their friend to get slandered just like that when they personally believe their friend is not doing AI art? Of course they're going to be pissed. Okay, it doesn't matter what the fucking reality is, whether they do AI art or whether they don't do AI art, when you are like accusing someone else's friend of doing something that may or may not be true. Of course the friend is going to get heated. That's normal. And we have Kiwi VTuber saying, yeah, sorry, I've been dealing with this all day and any sort of even questioning irks me. Envy went radio silent today until a few hours ago, so during that time, I didn't even know they were okay, so this entire post has me heated because it's hurting a close friend. And now we have someone else defending Envy, with a Mims saying, I beg you to look through his artwork even before AI was a thing. Envy was a big traditional artist, and the mistakes you see in his digital art are present in his older artwork. He isn't here currently to defend himself, so I'm sorry you see me and others a lot. And Mimas shared this post saying the amino accounts linked to both the traditional art accounts trace back to him being the OG artist. I hope that helps. That's pre-AI in the description of this profile. It uses his old user handle before the rebrand. It says, mercy drawing that I did. My little name is there in the second picture to show it's mine. That is. With Mima commenting, he has very weird small hands compared to a body, weird hair, inconsistency that looks like triangles or blending into the background. And the eyes are super inconsistent. These are the same exact mistakes he does now. I know it's nitpicky, but that's what you're doing. Also, look at the stuff, she's not holding it properly at all. Okay? Envy makes these same mistakes even if it looks or is shaded pretty well. At a distance you can't even see it, but up close zooming there's so much mistakes. Well, I guess it's gone to the point now where no one can actually tell whether an art is AI made or if it's done by real artists because they're using mistakes as proof of whether or not it's AI or not, you know? So if a real human makes mistakes and gets called out for using AI art, then how do you prove that? It's really hard, and that's why there's so many arguments. And now we have BandagedEnvy responding to the entire situation with her saying, I didn't expect to wake up to so many accusations on top of what had already been upsetting me earlier. I'll be sitting down to share a time-lapse of my artwork to clear things up. My prices are low because honestly, I haven't valued myself much and do not want to hold others' money. I kindly offered the client my sketch or time-lapse as proof of my work, but they refused and only wanted a refund. I truly tried to ask them to review it before making any accusations. It's disheartening to feel treated this way, but it is okay, I won't have bad feelings. I have a lot of difficult thoughts weighing on my mind, but I understand it's not professional to share personal feelings, as it might come across as seeking sympathy. But now I'm okay being seen in this way. I'm not looking for anyone to feel sorry for me. And so, as you can see right here, BandagedEnvy has stopped accepting new requests. It's over. Regardless of whether or not she's using AI art, he's given up. You know, it's gotten so heated that some people are just downright accusing other people of doing AI art. You have tags right here. You remember the psychopath that accused someone's friend of doing AI art and then got surprised why they freaked out and got so angry at them? Well, he's back at it again. And now he's trying to accuse other artists of doing AI art. You can see this is an illustration of Luca Canashiro. And Tags is saying, I was curious too, so I looked into their early drawings and these three show signs. First picture on the right, ring finger kinda blends into the pinky. You can ignore pictures 2 and 3 for now because Mima has said that isn't Envy's artwork. So are we going to accuse this innocent artist? Earlier in their career, Envy didn't post with his artwork. Most of their artwork is for viewing. Their entire portfolio is mainly here for us. And Mima proves that this is indeed someone else's art, It's done by Papa. So yeah, if there's something we learned today, it's that tags is full of shit. Accusing a random artist of doing AI art because you happen to see that photo or illustration in someone else's timeline. That's just next level crazy right there. And now we return to BandagedEnvy, the artist who was accused of drawing AI art, which honestly I can't even tell if it's AI art or real art or if they're drawing over AI art. I honestly can't tell. But here Envy is doom posting saying, I will be refunding all clients whose commissions I am unable to fulfill. I'll also be uploading a time lapse of my work before stepping away. I plan to explore other ways to earn income in the future, though in the end it may not matter much. My body will always hold value. Those last words, my body will always hold value. Does she mean she wants to sell her body? And we have Mima saying, Envy, what is this statement? Please get off Twitter. No. Don't sell your body. And we have Envy saying, it doesn't matter anymore. Nothing does. I try to keep a good professional response. I can. All I can do is what I can do. Nobody would want to buy from me with this kind of scandal. And we have people saying, I don't mean to pry, but seeing so many people supporting you, I believe you can clear things up with just a complete time lapse and everything would go back to normal. I agree. I fully agree with this. So just do the time lapse. If you can draw and you can prove it's not AI art, then prove it. I'll make a video as well covering it. What's wrong with that? This guy would say, I'm a complete outsider here, but I think there are many others like me who are waiting for your side. We have Pineapple Express saying, honestly, looking in your art, I fully believe it's all legit. It's also in my budget as I struggle with school. You have at least one customer patiently waiting should you decide to stay. But please do what's best for you. This Shio guy believes very strongly that it's AI art. And they mentioned here a friend of theirs bought a scab from BandagedEnvy and it was made with AI. Where's that tweet? I need to check that out. Okay, I found the tweet. So Shio is saying this is the art my friend got. For clarification, the eyes are different. The bow is obviously AI. The hair doesn't make any sense. Some of the shading also makes no sense. They draw over the AI art, which is why it's so hard to spot immediately. Okay, so these are the strange eyes, the bow, the hair, I guess. And this is the art their friend got. Interesting. Very interesting. This is supposed to be AI art. There's someone else pointing out, not to mention, look at how the hair blends into the skin here. Oh, the shirt. It blends into the shirt. Okay. So what do you guys think? Is BandagedEnvy using AI art? Or are they drawing over AI art? Or are they not using AI art and they're just drawing traditionally and they just make too many mistakes that people think it's AI art? Like, what do you guys think? Because honestly, I can't tell. There's so many arguments for and against this. It's really hard to tell without looking at the artist's time-lapse they're drawing. And most of the time, artists don't really do time-lapses unless they deliberately want people to see their, art drawing process. So if you're interested in knowing whether or not Envy is using AI art, you'll have to wait for the art time-lapse. That's all you can do. I'm on the fence here. I can't tell if it's AI art or not AI art. There are too many arguments for and against. I can't tell. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. This is Nebula signing out.